saying you can't beat it. Shannon, does this give the Cowboys a better chance of keeping him?
Nope. That's a great thing to say on the Dallas morning radio station, Skip Bayless. We've seen this before. I remember Kyrie Irving. Skip, you remember that appearance? Kyrie Irving said, I want to be a Celtic for life.
Oh.
Where Kyrie Irving playing now? That's what you say. You go on a local radio station, you say all that. What's he supposed to say? Hell no. So the interesting point is going to be if they don't get a long-term deal signed or they can't franchise or transition tag him, somewhere he hits the open market. $20 million from somewhere else, or you're going to take, say, 14 from the Cowboys. What you thinking, Skip Bayless?
I'll take the 14.
I bet he doesn't. I bet he doesn't. You know that, and I know that. So this means nothing, absolutely nothing to me. He said what most guys will say when they're on local or doing local TV, local radio. They say all the right things. I want to be here forever. KD probably say, oh, man, I love Golden State. They share the ball. We're like family. Where KD playing now, Jenny? Yep, that's right. It's not in Golden State. So I take when these athletes get on and they say, I love it here and I want to be here, I take that, like you said the other day, with a block of salt, a bag of salt. Forget a grain, a bag.
A bag.
So this means nothing to me, Skip Bayless. I think he's saying all the right things, but we're going to see. We're going to find out.
When Kyrie said what he said at a fan event, did you buy it?
No.
No. Neither of us bought it because he'd already indicated some misgivings about being in Boston in the first place, right? He'd already thrown every teammate under the bus, and it seemed like it had already gone sour south, right?
Yep.
You're right.
So it was no shock when he wanted out because they wanted him out, right? This is the flip side of that. We did a topic about Amari yesterday, and the first thing I said to you was, I believe he will re-sign with the Cowboys at a hometown discount because this was my quote to you. I'm going to quote myself. He loves being a Cowboy in Dallas playing for that quarterback. And that's exactly what he said on Dallas radio yesterday, except he said it and then some. He went over the moon because, as we both know, he was stuck in football hell in Oakland where he made two Pro Bowls. And John Gruden didn't love him, doesn't have a high enough motor. We started to see the lack of motor and intangibles on the road for Dallas last year. But you know and I know he's about as sweet a route runner as there is in pro football. And he is a gifted young man.
Yep.
And you know and I know what happened the day he walked in the door in Dallas. He was ready for somebody to love him because John never loved him or hugged him or sort of whispered any sweet nothings in his ear where he thought, oh, well, I'm good with coach, because he was never good with coach. But as soon as he walked in the door, and the other quote that we didn't hear was about Dak, we built a really good relationship so far. From the time I got here, we were able to hit the ground running. And just from my experience of being in the NFL, I wouldn't say that's a common thing. It's rare that you completely click with a new quarterback the first throw.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been quoted many times about how catchable a ball Dak throws.
Yeah.
He just likes the look of it in the air. You know how that looks. It just looks right to your eye, and it looks like it's going to catch you almost, like you don't even really have to try to catch it. It's just going to come into your hands and settle, right?
Yeah.
So
just imagine if you were walking to him. How that'll look?
Throwing those rockets.
Walk it to him.
Yeah, those wild rockets.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Yeah,
He's more accurate than Dak.
No, he isn't. Oh, stop it. That's 1,000% wrong, and you know it, and I know it.
Hey, that's not what the stats say.
So I told you yesterday, the hometown discount is going to come from the fact that he knows he's in football heaven. He even went to, I love the facility here.
Yeah. Hey,
that's a big deal.
Would too.
Is money any good in heaven? Because I heard.
I'm talking about football heaven on earth.
Exactly. No. I need money. That's what I need, Skip Bayless. See, you always doing that. Why you do that? Why do you know what, Skip Bayless? I can't believe you. You know what I noticed, Jenny?
What?
These Skip Bayless and billionaires, they don't give people a discount. The NFL.
Don't put me in the same sentence with billionaires.
Oh, you took a discount for me?
Yeah, I did.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But Skip Bayless, Jerry Jones go. So why is AT&T on that building? So guess what? If Verizon came along or Sprint came along and gave Jerry Jones more money than AT&T, guess what's going to be the name of Texas Stadium? What is going to be, Skip? Is he giving them a discount to keep that name on the building? But they want players to take discounts. Where they do that at? No! Amari, you better go get your money.
What is the oldest cliche in the history of the world? Money can't buy happiness.
I don't want to buy it. I just want to lease it. Let me lease it for about 30 years, Jenny.
And then what?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Money can't buy
I tell you
it.
what.
I'm with you.
Yep.
Good reminder.
I'd rather be sad in a Rolls Royce than happy on the bus.
No,
I don't know about you,
wouldn't.
Jenny. I'd rather be
You know what?
miserable.
How sad.
That's not true.
That is true.
Because if you're really miserable in that Rolls Royce,
Yeah, but I'm miserable.
Life is
Hey, Jenny, that's how I'm rolling down Wilshire.
yeah, you got problems. Let's say, well, what if you have health problems?
Man, go ahead. There you go.
No,
There-
I'm just saying,
It's
what if
true,
everything's
though.
wrong?
You sound bad.
So let me ask you a question. So you mean to tell me people that got a lot of money? I mean, people that doesn't have a lot of money don't have problems? Don't have issues?
Many do.
Okay.
All people can
Some
have
do,
problems.
some don't. Some are really happy. They got a
Okay,
really
then.
nice life.
Just like you can find you can't. It's just as easy to love somebody that's wealthy as somebody that's poor. So this notion that people have to be in this box in order for you to find love or for you to find happiness is not true. So there are a lot. Just because you're wealthy doesn't mean that you're miserable. It doesn't mean that you're happy. But if I got a chance to get my money, I'm getting my money.
Okay. And where? In Jacksonville?
Oh,
Really
yeah.
happy? I don't know.
Oh, if money don't spend in Jacksonville, Jenny?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Actually, it's better there.
Yeah.
Less taxes.
You-
Well,
There's no tax in state. There's no.
you're right.
But it's cheaper in Florida. It's cheaper in Jacksonville. You get a palatial estate.
Really?
A little next to nothing.
Yeah, it's sticky and drippy,
Oh,
and the
yeah,
humidity is
humidity
terrible.
will get
Yeah.
Okay, what about Dallas, Texas? Where is Dallas?
Lower humidity. Low.
Low.
The humidity is in Sweat City down in Houston. That's where the humidity.
They're close enough. Texas, all that the same.
Yeah.
Skip, baby, you always, you know what? You should work for an NFL team. You should work, because you know you can sell them. You be, hey guys, this is what you do. I know you're worth $20 million, but if you take 5, you imagine the team that we can build? Okay.
Okay, remember there's no state income in Texas either, so you've already got that going.
What I gotta do?
And there are probably people watching this show who don't have a whole lot of money who are thinking, gee, if you give me $14 million to play for the Dallas Cowboys.
No. See, and that's the mistake people make. Because, no, you got to put it in your terms. Okay, your job coming to you. There's another job over here that's going to pay you $150. The job that you're at paying you $75, $80. But I really like it here. Yeah, I've been loyal. You've been loyal. Where you going? Everybody going to say, I'm taking it. Skip, who stays in a job that's not paying them more money? Or that's paying them less money? Come on, Skip, you need to stop this. You're trying to convince the people that people stay in jobs. Everybody go. Jenny, you know it. You ought to stop, Jenny. I can't believe you, Jenny.
I'm just thinking about all those jobs out there.
Exactly.
Your career had one hole in it, and only one hole.
What's that?
You didn't play for the Dallas
Man, I'll
Cowboys.
Seriously. I beat the brakes off the Cowboys.
Well, it didn't matter because you never got to wear that star on the side of your helmet, and it's a big deal.
I had a Bronco, and we kicked that star in the butt.
Okay.
Wop, wop.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Baltimore, we picked their eyes out.
Yeah,
Beat them 28-0.
nobody really
With Troy.
cared. Nobody
You know
cared.
they had Troy at Emmett, right?
Yeah, I know.
Beat the brakes off them.
Yeah, there's something magical. I've been there. I've been in the middle of it. I know what it feels like. It's America's team. It's forever on your resume. And if you could ever win one for America's team, there's nothing.
What happens if you don't?
What if you do?
And it has been a while.
Hey, yeah, what happens if you don't, Skip? Okay, there's a time, okay, like in the 90s, like there's a stretch from 92 to 95. Woo, y'all won them. Okay, but then there's that stretch from 96 to right now. What y'all got to show on your resume?
All I know is I'm pretty sure Amari Cooper values America's team and Dak Prescott so mightily. It's so important in his life that he's going to take a couple of million a year less
Skip
to do
Bayless.
it. Watch.
America's team. That's not Amari's team. Amari's team is Amari Cooper, his wife, significant other, his mom. That's his team. That's what he needs to worry about. These guys be worried about these teams, but they ain't starting this team.
Dak will take a hometown. I take a hometown, and then let's go win a Super Bowl.
Jenny, I mean, you don't find anything wrong with that.
No, I'm thinking about it.
The billionaire, a guy that's worth $6 billion,
I know.
want guys that's not even worth $100 million to give him a discount. Where?
Jerry does not have a salary cap on his own personal life
And
finances.
neither do I.
The cap complicates
That- 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 that-
everything.
that-
If we
no,
got rid of
I
it.
let Jerry worry about the cap.
There's no yacht cap. You
No,
realize
I
that?
let Jerry, Skip, hold on. That's what you tell me all the time. You make business decisions. When you cut Dez Bryant, what was that about? Oh, the cap. Okay, you cut.
No, that was about he just couldn't play.
Oh, okay. So but can I not play? So if you cut players that can't play, shouldn't you reward players that can? And not ask them to take a pay cut. You didn't ask Dez to take a pay cut. Dez would have been more than happy to take a pay cut. You cut him outright. Now you negotiate with me, and didn't even you negotiating in the media. You supposed to be talking to me in Todd France.
And by the way, Amari has revealed himself to be a home player, not a road player. So he's got to take a little discount for that.
Oh
a
my
little
God,
bit.
Mari, you hear this, Mari?
a little
You hear this? Skip, you ought to be ashamed. I can't believe you, Skip.
52 catches at home, 27 on the road.
What-
Eight games, 8
What was your
games.
quarter?
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.